Good morning, Raymond Temple, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, September 11th, 2020. Today's the last day for our mindful movement, the knee pose. I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to let you know that next week we will be putting all 3 new mindful moments together and really trying to give it a try and learn how to take time for us to breathe and focus and be mindful of the moments that we are living right now. There's a lot of stress, but a great way to calm our bodies is to take a few mindful moments. Let's take a look at our latest mindful moment.
So good morning, Raymond Temple students. Mr. Goss back once again. Today, we're going to do another balancing pose. We'll just call it one-legged balancing pose. The actual Sanskrit name from India is Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Right, so here we go. We're going to take our balance on our right leg. We're going to really just firm up that right thigh a lot. So squeeze, right? Feel your kneecap lift. Then take your hands to your hips. And then hold on to your left knee. So in order to help you balance with more stability, if you take your knee and press it into your hand, and then resist your knee from going further more, and just stop it from going further. Right? Lengthen your spine, start to open up here. You can stay here. You can open the leg out to the left. If I stay firm in my thigh, and I continue to press into my hand, it allows me to lift my chest and lengthen my spine a little bit more. You can balance there with a little bit more ease. Come back to center, hands back to your hips, lower. Let's do the second side. Again, weight in the left, firm up your thigh, feel the kneecap lift. See that? And then we'll bend the right knee, hold on to it. Lengthen your spine, stand up tall. Stay firm here in that left leg. Press into your right hand, and then just open the leg to the right. Again, we'll just call it one-legged balancing pose, or Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Come back to center. Take your hand back to your hip. Lower your leg. Thank you. I will see you next week. Make it a great day.
Don't forget, if you're in 4th grade, 5th grade, or 6th grade, stay tuned after the flag salute for our student council information meeting. And now for our soaring tip of the week.
This week's soaring tip is rule number 2 from the energy book. Fuel your life with positive energy. Positive energy is emotions you think and feel and share with others. It consists of smiles, laughter, gratitude, trust, faith, and joy. Being grateful makes you feel more positive and happier. Positive people are happier people. And when you fill up with positive energy, you're able to become life's challenges. Let's not forget rule number 2 and take our energy walk.
I hope many of you are taking advantage of the free lunch that is offered to all students 18 years and under. The schools, Danbrook, San Marino, and Walter Knott. Free lunch for anybody 18 years or younger from 11:30 until 12:30 p.m. And now for our word of the day. Our word of the day is different. Different is our word of the day. Different is an adjective. Remember that an adjective describes, it can tell you which one, what color, or how many. Some synonyms or a synonym for different is not alike. An antonym of different is alike. A sentence using the word different. In the past, cars looked different from the way they look today. In the past, cars looked different from the way they look today. The word of the day, different. And now, please stand by for the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'll see all 4th, 5th, and 6th graders right after. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
All right, so if you are watching this part of our morning announcements, you are in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. So scholars, I don't think I need to tell you how different this year is and how special having a student council will be for us this year at Raymond Temple. I am looking for leaders. I need help. I need help in the morning announcements, the Pledge of Allegiance, and running different ideas for spirit days. I need someone who is creative. Raymond Temple needs leaders and scholars that have a positive mental attitude, that are going to be honest that things are really weird right now and things are really tough, but we have to always look at what's going right and what's going okay. And we need to lead and really give hope to our students, to our school. So if you ran for student council in the past and you are interested this year, great. And if you've never considered running, but you realize that this is a special time in history and you want to be a part of leading Raymond Temple during this COVID-19, during distant learning, during a time when we have to problem solve and think differently about how we do school. And you might have some ideas. I want you to take the chance this year to join me in leading Raymond Temple for 2020 and 2021. Now, Dr. Salas and a few of the instructional assistants would be leading this student council process, and I've never done it before. So I'm going to try my very best to take us through this process, and our speeches, everything might have to be virtual. So don't be afraid. And if you really want to try something new, or if you've done it before and you want to do it again, here is a list of the roles and responsibilities. For president, the president presides over all our meetings. You will lead us in our flag salute, in our awards assemblies, and yes, we will have awards assemblies online, virtually. You will organize and conduct spirit days. You represent student council at school functions and in the community. You will be part of this morning announcement team. You're going to lead it. I'm doing this right now, but I need a student council president that is ready to take over. And you will have flag duty once we return to the school site. Vice president. If you're a vice president, you will help the vice president during the awards assemblies. You may have remembered that when we are at the school site, I have you present the awards and line up and lead us in our Raymond Temple song. You will need to know everything that the president does. You need to organize and help with the spirit days. And you will represent student council at school functions and in the community. And you'll also be part of the morning announcements. Secretary, you will organize spirit days. You will represent student council at school functions, both virtually as well as when we are at the school site. You're going to help with morning announcements and also the flag salute. Treasurer, you are going to help us know how much money we have in our funds. You're going to help us with fundraisers. You're going to organize spirit days, morning announcements as well. And we had a brand new SOAR store that we started last year. I need your help. I have some ideas on how we can start opening the SOAR store, and I'm going to need your help. Historian, we have two. You are going to help take the pictures. I'm going to show you how to upload the pictures on our lobby, folder. I'll show you how to do that. I'm also going to have you take pictures of all of virtual assemblies. And then so when we come back on site, there's going to be lots and lots of things that I want you to record, that I want you to post. As you know, I take lots of pictures. Teachers send me lots of pictures, and I need your help to get them to all our social platforms. You'll be part of morning announcements, and you, historian, I will be training you, two of you, how to record these announcements, how to edit, how to upload them. You're really going to take over this day-to-day job. And it's a big job. I don't want you to think this is easy. It takes time. But if you're really interested in learning how we make this happen, you should consider being our historian. So to end, I'm going to show you the form that your teachers have if you are interested. Here is the form that you will need to complete. Raymond Temple School Student Council, Raymond Temple School Student Council Officer Election Petition. This is saying you would like to be considered a candidate for 2020 and 2021. You will complete your name, first and last name. You will let me know what grade you're in, select your grade, who your teacher is right now, and what position you are interested in running. Now, if you didn't catch all the different responsibilities and ideas, I attached everything I just told you on the different roles and responsibilities of our offices. Now, this year, obviously, we can't have you go and ask your teacher to sign. And so your teachers all have their own personal code or phrase that they will tell you that you can add if they do approve. So you need to get your teacher's approval, and that means she will provide you the code that you're going to put in here once you reach out to the teacher. Last year's teacher approval. If your last year's teacher is here, as you know, Ms. Jacobson retired. So if your teacher was Ms. Jacobson, then you can just place right there Ms. Jacobson's name or Ms. Jenks. But if you have a teacher that is still here, you reach out via email and ask her for her code. Last, but certainly most important, you must let your parents know, hey, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, I want to run for president. I want to run for secretary. And it's a lot of work, but I'm excited and I want to try to do it. If they say yes, just go ahead and mark yes. If your parents have some questions like, well, how much is this really going to take? Is this going to be a lot of work? Can we handle it? I want Dr. Salas to call me. So if your parent is hesitant to give you full permission, just mark right here and I'll call your parent. We can have a Zoom meeting. We can talk about it and see if I can help your parents feel better or feel comfortable allowing you to run. And finally, if the parent wants me to call, or actually, doesn't matter, if they mark yes, or if they mark please call me, I need a number either way. I want to call and I got to confirm that your parents absolutely did say yes. Because what I can't have happen is a parent call me and say, I didn't give permission for my son or my daughter to run for student council. We don't have the time to do that right now. They cannot run. So I want to just make sure that I confirm with your family that everyone's on board for you running for student council. Now, you probably have a lot of questions like, can we do buttons like we've done last year? What about the posters? How am I going to run my speech, write my speech? How am I going to record my speech? I promise you, I will give you guidance every step of the way. The most important thing now is to complete that form and to turn it in on time. It's due September 21st. And if you want to run for student council, you have to be punctual. You have to meet your deadlines. I have to do this announcement no matter what. And I'll let you in on a little secret. It's nighttime right now for me, but I knew I had to get this done. And so here I am getting this done, making sure that you have your information. So if you are interested in running for student council, and I hope you are, please let your teacher know and she'll share the form. Just wanted to show you I'm telling the truth. It's pretty late right now, but I'm excited that somewhere out there is my student council, Raymond Temple's Student Council 2020-2021. We are not letting COVID-19 stop us. We are not letting distance learning stop us. We are soaring through this, and this is the first step in showing our soaring pride. All right, everybody, I look forward to seeing who's interested. Good night.